And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here. This is the continuation of our EVE Online Chronicle. Let me make sure my audio is good to go. Okay. And I need to get my timer started. There we go. Countdown has begun. As promised, I do have the link for you to get the overlay from on YouTube. His name is Pockets DK, and his main character's name in EVE Online is right here, Keltorin Row. If you can't see that because it's kind of small, it's Keltorin, and the last name is Roe. You put it in your peoples and places, which I dragged to my toolbar. You can find that by going up here, go to personal, and there's people and places, and you can drag that over to your hotbar if you want to. And then you click, so you type it in the search string, and then you click search. It'll pop up wherever, probably over here. I have the tab right here. Here he is. You right click that name, just click show info. That's him right there. Go over to bio, and you would just click this, load overview profile. That's all you got to do. Then if you want to add contact, I've watched a few of his videos. This guy seems very, very, very approachable. He's pretty social. In fact, he holds a stance that if you don't want to talk to people, EVE Online isn't the game for you. He is very much about talking with people. Now, obviously, I'm a different gamer. I'm not like that. I already told you guys, I am the meme. I'm the guy that joins a multiplayer universe to go and do things on my own. Well, why? I don't know. Probably for the same reason that in public gatherings, I'm comfortable being quiet, but I like to be at social events. I like to be surrounded by people in life, but I don't talk a lot. And I don't like being around lots and lots of people. It doesn't throw me off my game or anything, but I'd rather be around just a few people, especially if I'm going to engage. If I'm going to interact and start talking, I want that to be an environment where it's more, I think intimate's the word I would use. You know, when you have just a few people, you can have a more, in my opinion, this is how I see the world. You have a better, more meaningful connection. Well, not everybody ticks like that. Some people are what, introverts like myself call social butterflies. They just want to, kind of connect with everybody on a more superficial level, but they want to be connected with everybody. So anyway, I'm just saying, you have different kinds of gamers out there, and this guy here is the kind that likes to talk with people, is very helpful, wants to help you get going. If you want to be in his guild, I'm pretty sure he would be more than willing and genuinely excited to talk to you about it, so I'm just throwing that's my read on the guy. I think he's a good dude, so there you go. We'll X out of that, X out of all this, minimize chat, which is something that he never does. I minimize chat, he expands it. So just different folks, different strokes. So let's bring up this guy here. And he says, so this is mission 8 of 10. Some envoys have asked for safe passage. They're afraid of Tahamar, and they want a good pilot to pick them up and deliver them safely. You're it. All right. So we're going to get 2 overdrive injectors, which we really don't need. I've already got them. But we'll hit accept, and we'll undock. Okay, we should warp to location. There we go. We're in our new Merlin here. A nifty looking ship. Caldari vessels are very threatening looking, in my opinion. They all kind of have an organic, mostly birds of prey sort of design element to them. Some of them, as you'll see at the Stargates, will look like battleships. Not battleships, will look like scorpions. I detect no life signs within the habitation module, and the communication services in the adjacent security towers seems to be down. I suggest approaching Hotel Chem to have a better look. Its hull appears to be damaged. A cloud of radioactive gas is flowing through the cracks and filling the void surrounding the structure. The corpses floating around the inn are most likely of people who were ejected through the airlock. Make sure you have large collidable structure under the entity group selected in the overview settings, so you can easily find the structure I pointed out. Okay, so I think that's what these are. Show and wait, it just had it. Right click, remove large collidable structure from overview. Okay, so it's already in there. And meat popsicle, man. Caldari Wall, Caldari Junction. I see lots of junctions and walls and meat popsicles. There's the sun. Well, I'm sure this is what he's talking about, so I'm just going to approach it. You need to approach Habitation Module Pleasure Hub. So this is where this is like the Las Vegas hub. You got the nightclubs and the gambling and casinos and stuff like that. Uh-oh. That doesn't sound good. Get out of there. Go. Get away from that. Activate Afterburner. Oh, we already took over half damage to our shield. Okay, and we've got baddies. So this was an ambush. They're into our hull. Travel. Dock. We need to get out of here. I didn't get on these guys fast enough. Okay. See, they're into our hull. They took our armor out. If I was Galente, I could handle that because I would be armor tanked. But because we're shield tanked and the trap was explicitly designed, the booby trap was designed to take out our shields, that put us in a pretty bad position. So what we need to do now is, because we took structural damage, as you can see from our ship, it's all tore up. We need to come over here, hit the repair shop, and select AG5 repair item, repair all, click OK. It's going to cost us 19,000, and then undock. Oh, no, that was enough.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We don't have to kill those guys. We just needed to get out of there. Alright. So that'll complete the mission. It was a booby trap. Start conversation. Complete mission. You found only corpses. Oh, this will not sit well with their employers. Not at all. Darn. Request mission. We've come across a narcotics ring that we suspect is helping fund Tahamar's operations. Make your way to their warehouse and destroy it, Lincoln Grimm. Be ready for a fight, too. Alright, we're going to get a stasis webifier. And
warp drive active.
Okay, move over to combat. Okay, we got baddies. And yeah, I'll go ahead and... I was thinking about maybe rotating around this, orbiting a solid structure, but no, I think I'll do each individual. Let's go ahead and reload weapons, activate amplifier, afterburner. $9,000, $8,000, $7,000, $6,000. Deactivate the afterburner. Bring on the kinetic deflection field. Okay. Good. Oh, we got more. Including, I think this irrigator is a destroyer. Show info. No, it's a frigate. Why is he bigger than... Maybe these are drones? Oh, rookie. Maybe the bigger symbol shows a more veteran presence. Turn this deflector off. Where are we? Are we not? We're not orbiting anybody, are we? Engage afterburner to close distance. Once we get to 10 kilometers, I'll disengage afterburner and re-engage our deflection shield. There we go. 7,000, 6,000, 5,000, F1, 2, and 3. Okay, that one's dead. F1, 2, and 3. Okay, that one's dead. Orbit. Now the guns should be recycled enough. F1, F2, F3. If you try to put your guns on a ship too fast after killing another ship, they don't always pick up the signal. So I have found that targeting the next ship and then holding left click to get the circular contextual menu and choosing to orbit them, that seems to be enough time that then when you hit F1, F2, or however many F1s you're going to hit for the guns, they will respond correctly. We got loot to grab. How are we doing on our training queue? I took a break. I didn't do a back-to-back schedule. We're under a day, so we can load up another skill. I think I'm going to leave shield operation at level 3. And that's because I'm anticipating I might not be using too many active... Yeah, I don't know. As Caldari, will I? I don't know if I'll be doing passive shield regeneration or active. I don't really know. I know my training plan that I put together for the, what's it called? The Gnosis seems to be focusing on passive. So modules that we would fit would extend how many hit points we have on our shield versus a module like this one right here that uses capacitor to recharge the shield. Because I looked at our training plan and we do not have this skill in there. I kind of thought we would. I kind of assumed that we would. But that doesn't appear to be the case. We have some other shield skills. Alright, move over to the travel tab and activate this acceleration gate. Oh, loot all. There we go. Yeah, so anywho, bring this up to here. That should be at the top of the screen. I don't really like that it cuts off the top of the head. I wish they'd shrunk this down just a little bit. Next challenge is in about 8 hours, okay.
Warp drive active.
Alrighty then, let's see what comes next. Three right there. We hit hard. We gotta be close, but we hit hard when they connect. 3 more have shown up. Can deactivate that. Kind of save on our cap. Reload guns. Closest one, F1, F2, F3. Oh yeah. I guess you can also stack these, which I probably should consider doing that. There we go. Oh, we got more. Okay. I'm not having a problem tanking them, so I don't feel like I need to use that right now. Okay, combat level has been reached. Let's take a look at this. This is nifty. I like this. I would like to see this incorporated in other games. This was a genius idea. It doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't give you any extra points or anything like that. All it does is it tells you how you use your pilot. You know, so we're level 1 on, or level 2 on combat. Combat in space involves fighting other Capsuleers or the many non-Capsuleer enemies to be found throughout New Eden. So we haven't done any Capsuleer. That's PvP, I think. But these are NPCs. Combat that does not involve other Capsuleers. And then you click on that, and we've fulfilled destruction here. Number of non-Capsuleer ships destroyed and bounties. Total bounties claimed from non-Capsuleer destructions. 205,000. 83 NPC ships have been destroyed. And then if you go to other areas, it'll show you we've got 39, quote-unquote points. In the exploration tree, we've got signatures and anomalies. We've scanned. We've got one data site and one relic site completed. I mean, this just... You know what? Other games do this. Like Total War, you can look at your campaign stats and stuff like that. That's what this is. It's just telling you this is what you've engaged in. But when you do it from an RPG perspective of an individual, I've not seen that done. I've seen it done in areas like this is what your empire has done or accomplished, but not from an individual perspective. And I just think that's really neat. I thought this was just such a great idea by whoever made it. So anyway, I just wanted to show that off. Let's go over here to Rex. Let's activate our afterburner because we got 58 meters, 60 kilometers to cover. Since I got caught up in talking about all this stuff. Do we have a gate that we need to travel through? Stargate? No. Habitation module. Yeah, we need to target that. Because we got to blow that up. That's the narcotics warehouse that we've been sent here to destroy. Let's take care of the Rex first, though. $18 kilometers out. This game has grown over the years, because I can remember whenever I first started playing this game, I always had the impression like, gosh, there's so much potential here if they could ever just get it all put together. But I didn't feel like they did. And that's not really a reflection of the truth, because there were plenty of players who played this game and have played this game for a couple decades now, I think. But from my perspective, because... Well, EvE began as such an open sandbox, you really had to... They even described it that way. They said it, you had to create your own fun. And if that wasn't you, it wasn't going to work out. Well, I have realized that I'm the kind of gamer that I need some sort of guidance, some sort of backstory, or... you got to sort of... point me in the right direction, and then I don't need a scripted storyline, but I need a little bit more than what they were giving. And now I feel like they're kind of there. They have a whole plethora of different things you can engage in. They have a obviously, I mean, EvE has been PvP centric for a long time. That's fully fledged or fully developed, in my opinion, the PvP side of things. But the cooperative nature of the corporations and what you can build, that developed over time. And then getting the PvE side of things with missions that had good backstories and chains and epic arcs. And now you have the Triglavian invasion, you have incursions. That's a whole nother side of the game that they've developed over the years. And it's just delivering on a whole nother level. Never mind the fact that we're flying through a rock. Use your imagination. It's about to go. Okay, we can dock now.
Warp drive active.
Control R. Yeah, the graphical quality there has really picked up. This game's just fun, man. And then you got Elite Dangerous, which is from a whole different, obviously it's a first-person perspective where you feel like more of a pilot.
Docking permission requested.
Good times, man. This game's fun, though. I've enjoyed it. Complete that mission. Request another. How are we doing on time? Yeah, we're at the end of this episode, surprisingly. Well, look, we're on 10 of 10. Let's go ahead and keep the episode going. We'll just wrap it up and get this 10th mission out of the way. We've got him this time. Follow these coordinates to catch Tahamar once and for all. Note that he'll be heavily guarded by his cohorts. If your shields and armor are depleted and you're close to taking hull damage, warp out immediately. You can either dock at a nearby station and pay its repair shop to fix your ship, or you can use an armor repair module while in space. And they're going to give us a Merlin, which we've already received. And we will undock. I think they gave us a Merlin at the beginning of these missions. Alright, let's set destination, move over to the travel tab. I've never used this before. This is the first time I've been using it. I have enjoyed it, though. I haven't really had to watch him explain it very much or anything. It's pretty self-explanatory. Nice tool. Shout out to Pockets DK for that and for making it available to everybody. He spent some time on it. If I remember correctly, he says that it takes a while. It takes some time and effort to develop an overlay. One more shout out for him, guys. Just a reminder, his corporation's name is Malro. They specialize in high-sec PvE, if that is something you're into. It's not that I know anything. I've never even been in a corporation in this game, not a player-owned corp, so I have no experience to pick from. I'm just telling you, it seems like might be a nice place to start if you're into that. I may do it myself, just not in this chronicle. Alright, Stargate. 2 jumps out. I think I'm trained in this by 1 level now. I should be able to activate it now, right? No, we're still wrapping up Surgical Strike. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's fine. I think the Caldari's... Well, all of the gates really... Honestly, all of the Stargates look really cool. But, I think I'm enjoying Caldari just because I haven't been here in ages, man. I've played Galente for so long. and still like them. I love drones, boy. I really like the idea of drones. But it's just nice to be back in the Caldari state again. It's a neat looking place, neat looking ships, totally different approach to warfare. Different ethos. You know, it's just neat stuff. If you don't see the tab, you just minimize it. It's a bug. Minimize it and reopen it. Just click here or here, and then it'll appear. The hot link, not the tab. All right. Let's get the camera facing the right way. Okay, so move to combat, and we will activate this Stargate, acceleration gate. So remember, if things get bad, what we would have to do is move over to travel and just click on one of these squares. That's your space stations. No baddies? Ah, here they are. Click him, click him, click him, click him, click him, click him. And go and orbit these guys. My guess is that we could actually just completely bypass them and activate this gate. But I'm going to take them down anyway, just because I want to. F1, F2, F3. Okay, is that everybody? There's one more. And two more have shown up, at least two more. Yeah. Reinforcements. Can pulse this off. Looks like this one's going to get in first. Okay, move over to the Rex. Let's go get our loot. Control R to refill guns. Alright, now can I stack these? Yes, I can. So you see that you got the red number 3 there. Now whenever I press F1, it will activate all 3 of those. Loot all. Loot all. Loot all. Loot all. Loot all. Loot all. Okay. Back over to combat. Activate this acceleration gate. Looks like 4 guys here. This thing freaks me out, man. It looks organic, but it's not. It's all machine. Okay, I am going to activate my deflection field because I want to show up as close to full strength as I can, which means I need to mitigate as much as possible on these guys. This one's the closest one. He just reached 10 kilometers, so I'm going to activate it now. Alright, our target is 6,000 meters out. Oh, F1. I assume that was hitting with all 3 guns. It only showed me 1 gun's icon. So I'm not really sure. We're at 84% capacitor. Using our guns takes up capacitor also. So as long as this is only on, we're rebuilding our capacitor. Oh no, that's not true. We're staying about even. $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. Trying to get around the edge here. Got 2 more. Alright. Pulse off. Okay. Move to Rex. We got one right near us. We'll loot that. Then head out. There's 13 kilometers away. Uh-oh. May have a disconnect. Oh, phew. Dang it. I didn't get it. I didn't get it. Hold on. Open this. Okay, loot all. let's see, take that off. $4,000. Okay. Now we move to travel and we activate. Let's go ahead and refill guns.
Warp drive active.
Alright, this should be the test right here. Back into combat. I don't know what that's saying. Let's activate this. I have located your target in this area. He's not in fact inside the stolen Navy ship. I detect his life signs inside the stasis web of fire tower attached to his outpost. It is currently causing a major slowdown in our velocity. Okay, so that's what we're firing at right now. Okay, we are taking a lot of damage as a result of being slowed down. Alright, we're within 1,500 meters. It's slow. It's going slow. Shields are almost dead. I need to get this thing down before I decide to warp out. Okay. Okay, we're warping out. Refilling ammo. Disengaging our kinetic deflection field.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
And move here to repair. Repair item. Oh, gotta click it. Repair item. Repair all. Okay. And then undock. Warp to location.
Warp drive active.
Alright, I've got to admit that with the... remember, I told you guys I've kind of been playing at this since November. And I've tried recording a few times too, but each time something's gone wrong. And it's me kind of relearning how to play the game. Well, those other times that I have played around, started a character, they've been Galente characters. Galentian. And I do have to admit that I have not had any kind of problems at all. Like, these missions are super easy with Galente. And they have... They've not exactly been hard, but I've had to leave the fight a couple times as Caldari. So I don't necessarily know that that means that Galente's stronger or has better ships or anything, but it may mean that Caldari start kind of weak. And until they get their shield skills up, they're a little bit of a glass cannon, which is not the case with Galente. Galente are tough all the way around. Activate this. This is his pod. Yeah, it seems like once we get under 2,000 meters, we start connecting with some heavy hits. Yeah, see, we hit for 47 there. Okay. Got him. Okay. Move to Rex. We have a little bit of loot that we can get. Control R in order to refill guns. We can disable our deflector. Loot all. Cargo container. What do we have in here? Anything that we can use? Later on, salvage is going to be a big thing that we do. It's just not worth it right now. Yeah, there's not anything in here that I care about. Those are all trade goods. Okay, so we can set destination, move over to the travel tab, go back.
Warp drive active.
This episode's probably pushing an hour long, but we got the military career agent completed. We'll do advanced next. That's more about PvP. I almost even hesitate to put it up on the channel, but we might get some ships out of it or something that I would like to show our progression in. Okay, let's open up our fitting and see how we're doing on that end. We are at 45.7 DPS, so that's stayed pretty much the same. We're just over 2,000 EHP, effective hit points. Okay. Once we get some skills going in these areas, we should see quite a bit of progression. And I'm looking forward to getting missiles. I haven't messed with missiles for forever. Obviously, right? Since I'm Galente, or I've been Galente for eons now, since like 2014. I've been hybrid turrets. Missiles do not miss, but they have kind of a radius of effectiveness, and so you want to skill up in like your explosive power so that you're more accurate with your missile detonations. It's not like you're manually controlling detonations. I think the way we're supposed to think of it is we've skilled up in targeting systems so that our missiles are more accurate and our target is actually closer to the epicenter of that missile's explosion radius. I must be out of ammo, because it's not refilling.
Warp drive active.
Thorium, yeah, we're gonna have to get ammo. Okay, stack all. What's this induced compact do? An advanced multi-purpose, induced compact multispectral ECM. Multi-purpose jamming system designed to offer blanket protection against all forms of targeting. Not as effective as the more specialized systems, but is still effective against less advanced targeting systems. Requirements. We meet the requirements. I wonder if we can load this. Does it fit in a mid slot? Start conversation. Complete mission. We get the Merlin. We get this ISK. Both of them. Deeply grateful for everything you've done, Lincoln Graham. You're clearly willing to take on challenging work, and you deliver excellent results. Stick with us in the state, and you'll do well. All right. Thank you much. Let's close this out. We'll close this out. Open up fitting. Open up inventory. Where are you at, inventory? Did I have you open already? That's personal assets. Inventory. There we go. Move to here. Move all this stuff over to the item hanger. Okay. These we can sell. This, does it go in a mid slot? It does. We have to activate it. Apparently it uses quite a bit of cap. Okay, I would rather have that than the stasis webifier. So I don't need this. I'll keep the afterburner, because we might get another ship that we want to equip that to. Sell items. Okay. I don't think I am going to need the miner either. Can sell that. Okay, these are blueprints. Once we get another 75mm gun, we'll probably equip those. We still don't have shield operation, right? Okay. That should wrap it up for this episode. How are we doing on ISK? 8.7 million. Making money as a capsuleer. And the next thing we'll do is we'll knock out the advanced military career agent. So that brings this episode to a close. And again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. And I will see you guys in the next episode where this story continues. Thanks for visiting Aesop Grimm's Chronicles. If you've made it this far in the video, please consider rating, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. I hope to see you in the next episode, and until then, stay shiny.